Academy, Olofinjana. Referee for today's game is Richard Walker, assistants Ben Whittock and David Patrick. So 4 changes from the squad of Bards. That's a lost 1-0 at Needham Market. Dan Van comes back into the starting lineup in place of Bo Morris. New signing Dan Jezza comes in for Jake Weaver. Owen James is in there for Ty Deacon, and Max Lott is in for the suspended Dan Lafferty. 4-game suspension for Dan Lafferty. On the bench, Rico Patterson comes in for Dan Van, and Bo Morris for Max Lott. Might have Harry Riley with me. He's had a bit of a run round and a bit
Are you ready? Shakespeare's Nature Dreams await.
So he said he was going to come on up, but it is a bit cold. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't. So who knows? It's going to be Bishop Stortford to get us underway. Kicking towards the goal. Well, kicking towards Tinker, towards the goal course end as usual. Connor's got the camera going. How you doing, Connor? You alright?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Cold, mate. Just cold.
Just a bit.
And we're underway. De Silva launches it forward onto Dan Van's head. He's skewed off the side of it and ready for a throw-in to the visitors. So De Silva looks like he's paying right of a 7-3, back 3 for Bishop Stortford this evening. He's received the ball from Thompson, the skipper, sends it long. It's over Jordan Mercedes and it's picked up by Johnson. Cuts back in on his right foot, dropped pass by him to Davies, back to Johnson. He's mugged by Lamouche Sharif and he's gone for a bit of a run. Owen James is in front of him, but he's fed Max Lott instead. Owen James is outside him, he's cut inside, he's fed it to Owen James. He's cutting in on his left foot along the 18-yard box, gets it square to Hawker. Hawker lines up, fakes the shot, goes for the pass, but immediately blocked, and Bishop Stortford turning it over, and they're up to halfway already with Oniwawara. Forward ball from finds the number 9 Collier offside, much to the disgust of the number 10 Russell. First touch for Dan Jezza. Or on Christmas Day he is. He's kicked it out to the left to find Corey Roberts in acres of room. He's being closed in by Obigonwara. Gets it to Finn Brennan on that far side. Back into Hawker on the halfway. Swings it out to this near side. Dan Van using the width. Goes to Jordan Mercedes. Cuts inside of his man. Gives it to Lamarine Sharif. As I said, the birthday boy. Didn't see the cakes earlier, mate. So whether he's forgot the tradition, he'll get a big fine if he does. But oh my word, Paul McCombs coughed that one up, and it's a shot coming in from distance. And Jezza had to scramble back from a shot from Charlie Johnson from the 8th centre circle. And he's got back. He's not a big keeper. Born in Croydon, Dan Jezza. Like I say, he's played for Alvechurch previously, and currently is associated with AFC Ruston and Diamonds. Corner. Going to be taken by the multi-talented Cole De Silva. Of course, his brother still plays for Cov. His dad played for Cov. This fella can swing them in with his left foot or right foot, so they're always going to be in-swinging corners from this fella, whichever side he's on. Hands up, in he comes to the box. Backward header, off the fly of Finn Brennan. He brings it out of defence and got a bit of sprint on. He's got Max Lott in front of him, but he's coughed that one up stupidly. Oniwawara wanted a free kick there. Referees waved that one off, and Corey Roberts cleans up to skip Paul McCone. Out to the left it goes where Dan Van is. Finn Brennan stayed out on this right side. Sending the ball into the channel to send Charlie Rag away, but too much on that one. In for a throw-in midway inside Bishop Stortford half. How you doing, Mr. and Mrs. Macker? It's absolutely freezing here, I ain't gonna lie. Sent long, header out by McCone, on by Sharif. So Warwickshire Owen James picks up the ball on the edge of the area, pokes it past his man, but a little bit too much on that one. It's an easy pick up for Hayden, the goalkeeper. Underarms it to his right. Sent long, flicked on by Collier. Wise to that one. Jordan Mercedes put it back to Jezef. The Sharif's knocked his man over. The referee's not giving anything. Hawker's coming away over halfway. Springs it out to this right hand side where Finn Brennan's still existing. Very much is forward up to the edge of the box. Nice little pass inside to Max Lott. He's turned, got it back to Hawker. Hawker swings the ball into the 6-yard box, but hacked out. And Marine Sharif picks up the loose stuff. It's off his toe by the kid Leo. It's out for a throw in on that far side. Which might be a Hawker one because it's got the wind coming right across the pitch, so Hawker might fancy firing in this one in. Finn Brennan's gone over to his customary left-hand side now. Jordan Mercedes come over to his right, well again because he's back on halfway defensive duties, marking up with Collier. Launch this one into the box. In it comes, good distance. McCone is beaten to the header by Johnson. It's out to Hawker, he's got a 1-2 there. Vanzi trying to put it around the corner. It's out to Owen James, gets to Corey Roberts, to Max Lott, to Owen James again, into the area. Can't get a shot away, but hacked out by Bishop Stortford. Clearance is made by Russell, out to that right hand side, and the man coming through the middle was Vikiglio, Ogunwara, I think, but again he's gone down, and the Finn Brennan comes up with the ball. Outside of him is Charlie Ragg. He's cutting past his man. He's into the area, lining things out. Goes along square, but behind Owen James, who can't recover, and it's Castle that's going to get the ball back to Da Silva. Castle makes the clearance, but it's into touch for a free throw into the Bards. Yeah, I got a couple of flasks today, but I think Nigel's going to bring me a cup of tea at half time in a rock up the ball. Ogunwara, he's going up against Corey Roberts. He tries to go for a run. Corey Roberts got to touch, and Ogunwara goes down again. And away Bards with the ball, but a little bit too much on that one. Goes straight through the keeper, Hayton. Ogunwara is still down. Not making it up here, so I will budge across. I will put my cup of tea onto the bench, and boy will I give him some stick later
on. Someone's asking for a score prediction, Stu.
Score prediction? Yeah, 1-0. What was their score prediction?
No, they haven't given one yet.
Oh, that's not good enough. You asked me for a prediction, I'm giving you one. You give me a prediction as well. Who's that from? Connor?
Basil Pants.
Basil Pants?
Yeah.
Okay, Basil. Basil!
Love it.
Ogunwara, of course, he's up now, all in. And we still have a throw in.
They said 2-1.
They said 2-1.
Yep.
Yeah, fair play. Charlie Ragg's giving the ball back. Charlie Ragg, what are they teaching you at Walsall? The referee's going to drop it as a goal, isn't he? Of course he is. Referee today, Richard Walker. Ogunwara is immediately waved back onto the pitch. Kick goes long from Hayter onto the head of Mercedes. Back with interest by Davies. Max Lott rubs the ball. Marine Sharif sends it around the corners, but that's an easy header for Thompson. Mercedes there with Castle, and the ball goes for a quiet throw into the Bards, which Mercedes will take. James looks favourite for this one, to be fair, but no, it took too long there. Jordan Mercedes, and he's gone backwards with it to Dan Van. Put a little bit on that one, and he had to be a bit smart after pressure from Collier. He's giving it to skip Paul McComb. So he's there. Dan Van sends it into the channels down the side of the box. Skipper Thompson's there first, but ball's gone straight to Lamine Sharif. Gives it to skipper Paul McComb. Dan Van's on. Gives it to Dan Van. Sends a long one to the middle towards Owen James. He gets there but can't get any control on that. And Vans is run over the ball, and Jordan Mercedes drops the ball inside to skipper Paul McComb. Along the defensive line, Corey Roberts gives it back to the skip. He went to the James Martin restaurant in Broadway on Saturday, did the skip. As Dan Van sends it long, but to Silver. Silver there. And then Sherry's got the ball now. McComb along the halfway line to Roberts. Roberts really fires it forward. It's straight out by Blues defence. All the way through to debutant Dan Jezef. 10 minutes and a bit gone of his first half. Stratford Town 0, Bishop Stortford 0. Max Lott's got the ball. Just close to the halfway line. Puts it back to Paul McComb. He's going to use Jezef, who's through away out of his area. To the left now, he's got a bit on that one. Finn Brennan just keeps it in. De Silva's sent it forward. Walker wins the header, gets it to Owen James, got it to his feet, still got it there, and he put it around the corner to Finn Brennan. Finn Brennan tries the ball in, but into Haynes, unfortunately. The ball still forward. Corey Roberts wins that header. First to it with Russell, knocks it forward, pushed by McCone into the back of Collier, but not seen by the referee. And the skip gets it back to Jezef. Nicely side foot by him, finds Dan Van forward to Lamine Sharif. He's got a bit of space now. Lamine Sharif drops it to the right to Davies. He cuts inside. 3 men around him, puts the ball into the channel for Max Lott. He's played it off Davies, and it's over for a throw into the Bards, which Mercedes quickly takes to Dan Van. Ball inside by him, gets it back from Lamine Sharif. Max Lott. Getting a bit tight there was Dan Van with the pass to Paul McComb, but Jezef feeds it to Roberts. Forward it goes to Finn Brennan, but he's cuffed it up unfortunately to Russell. Falls out for a throw-in to the visitors, which De Silva quickly takes to Evan Wara. Down he goes again, no foul given. Oh, he is this time. The referee must feel sorry for him. 12 minutes gone. De Silva will take the free kick over on that far side, level with the bottom of the centre circle in Bards territory. Comes into the edge of the area, up goes Roberts, wins it, and no man's man at the minute. It's already sent back in. It's off the head of Hawker, skims off of that, but Jezef read that one well, runs out to the edge of his area, quickly sidewinds it forward, got good distance on that. It's over Owen James. Thompson wins the second, but Lamine Sharif battling for it in midfield, gets it out wide to Jordan Mercedes, almost going to get down inside of the box. He faked to go inside, but tried to cross in, but hit the defender. Sharif gets the ball in, keeper has eyes on that one, and manages to catch right by his waist. Another injury for Bishop Stortford. Looks like the skipper, Jake Thompson, How you doing, Emma? I heard you had muscles on Saturday. There's a couple of other games in our league this evening. One has been called off, I think, at Kettering. So let's have a quick look around and see what we got on the old flash score. Stars and Banbury. Banbury are playing. The tide must have turned there, for want of a better word, with the river keep flooding it. First game this season at home, this calendar year at home for them. No goals at this moment in time. Was James there, Emma? That's what I want to know. Was James there? Rackham and Muscles, I believe, wasn't it? Skip's back on. It wasn't the skip, it was Haynes. Capers launched it on. Jordan Mercedes let it run into touch for the throw-in. Done on. Quickly, going forward to Dan Van. Sharif puts the ball forward to Mercedes, but quickly in was Davies. Dan Van now launches it forward to the sideline. He's received the ball from Russell. Corey Russell, Roberts gets into Giz Sharif, batting for it is Hawker, but the man winning for it is Johnson. Spreads it out to Deceiver on that right hand side of the wood, held that one up, only had to be a bit smart, going forward to Ogdenwammer. He's overrun it, Corey Roberts seen it over the touchline for a throw into the Bards, quite close to the Bards bench on that far side. Quite a bit of water on the pitch this morning. This drying wind has done really well. That's the ball to Jordan Mercedes. He's down by Castle. Castle gets a foot on it, puts it in the touch, and it's a throw to the Bards, which Mercedes sends backwards to Van, gets the ball back in return, and it's gone under his pass. There is Mercedes, and the cone had to be a bit smart. Max Locke's fouled by Johnson. Sends the ball in towards the back. Up went Thompson. It's at the edge of the area. Ogdenwammy wins that one, gives it to De Silva. Rubbed by Lamine Sharif. He's got Maxlot over to the right hand side. He's fed Maxlot. He's down the side of the area. Gets the ball into the 18-yard box. Haynes gets the ball up into the air. Makes the clearance at the second time. He's back heeled out by De Silva. Hawker sends it forward. Maxlot's almost taking it past Davies, but overran that one a little bit. Johnson gets it back in. Some really intricate stuff there. Got past to Ogdenwammer, who's over this side of the pitch now. Got two Bards around him. He'll go down in a minute. He didn't. And Davies gets it back to his keeper. It's bobbling across the 18-yard box, so he had to be a bit smart. He's played it to the side, and Thompson, it was behind him, so he had to be a bit smarter there. Forward is Russell. So the referee's given the ball throw-in to us. The lino didn't, and it's a throw-in right on halfway, which Finn Brennan will take. Launched him down the line, but straight onto the head of Thompson, and he can't control that one. He's put it out into the dugout. And the throw-in a little bit more advanced for the Bards. Scored square this time. Sharif gets it back to Finn Brennan. He's had a battle for it though. He's not got a clear run. He's gone down into Silver's picking him all up by the corner flag. Plays a great little pass forward, but the Blues man can't keep it in, and it's a throw in midway inside Bishop Stortford half. This will be Josh Walker at length throw in. Lewis Ison still a few days away from being fit. He's had physio actually today with the Birmingham City physio, so he hopes to be back soon. Henry Landers, I think, is maybe 6 weeks away from his injuries. Harry Riley, when he's had his injection, he's had a run out on the pitch. He's Dan Van gets the ball back to Hawker. He puts the ball into the back stick. Charlie Rags, shot coming in from Roy Jones. It's hit the keeper and he's bobbled, and he gets it in the second attempt. Flat kick by the keeper. Luckily for them, Maxwell couldn't get hold of it. Evan Ramirez drops it up to Vigiglio, and overrun it did Castle, and the ball goes back to Joseph, who sends it long. It's a good free header though to Silver. Gets the ball now to Johnson. He's trying to build on that right hand side with De Silva. Plays the ball square. He's gone for the run again. Hawker's with him. Ogunwalmi picks it up in the centre forward position. It's knocked forward. Russell pushes Dan Van out the way. Referee's seen that one, and it's a free kick to the Bards right on their edge of their penalty area. Very, very central. 21 minutes gone here at the Arden Garages Stadium. We're at Stratford Town 0, Bishop Stortford 0. Sharif gets it back to Dan Van will retrieve. It's won by Castle. Is it forward to Vigiglio? Okay, Mercedes plays it off. It's a throw in long. Charlie Rag can't win the arm wrestle there, and it's with Ogunwalma now. He's got two men overlapping on that right hand side, and it's found Russell. He's down the side of the Bards block. He drops it back to De Silva, whose ball is absolutely over it and over the goal line for a goal kick. So worrying signs there of the plenty of room that those two players have on that right hand side. Knocks it up to Dan Van, and he trots it out, sends it into the channels for Owen James to try and get hold of. Sort of got a boot on it, but unable to keep it going over the sideline for throwing to the Blues midway inside their own half. The keeper is launched him out wide to De Silva, but Fitzgerald's immediately closed him down, and he's robbed him off the ball. But De Silva gets second cherry. All over the sideline for throwing to Bards. Underarms it to Finn Brennan. He's got a bit of the old Cerise boots on tonight. I've seen those before. Gets the ball in front of Finn Brennan. Johnson puts it out wide to De Silva. De Silva puts the ball into the channel for Collier to run onto. Skip Paul McCone gets a foot in. Collier goes down. Nothing given by the referee because it wasn't a foul. Finn Brennan's got the ball midway inside the Bards half. Sends it forward to Max Lott. He controls on his thigh. Turns out wide to Jordan Massini. He's got a bit of room on his right hand side. Max Lott's gone for the return, but Massini's still going down the box. He's sent it into the area. It's off to, he's falling through to Charlie Ragg, but his control to backwards. He's around the penalty spot, gets it back to Hawker. Hawker shoots and just past the far post. The opportunity for the Bards. Gone this first half at Yard and Garages Stadium, Stratford Town 0, Bishop Stortford 0. Still 0-0 in Banbury as well. Keeper's taking his goal kick, fairly central. Comes up left footed. Or is it this way? You've got to wash out because the wind goes this way. Dan Van goes up for the header, it goes over everybody and out for a throw into the Bards, of which Castle's complaining he shouldn't have a free kick. Really? Joseph has got the ball back from the CD. Nice fancy footwork as it's back to the CD who's lost the radar. Pass forward. Throw in to the visitors. Taken quickly. No, it's with Haynes. Gets it to Davies. Looking on for him, but to the goalkeeper. Back to Haynes. Back to keeper Adam Hayden. Forward it goes. Castle takes one in the back this time. That one probably was a foul. He's not doing anything there. Says Castle. Disgust. Forward by Johnson, but again straight into touch. Shirt. Gets it back to Joseph, the goalkeeper. Reg with AFC Russian in Diamonds, I think. So gets a nice flick on. Almost finds Owen James, but Hawker's batting for it in midfield. Gets it forward. Lamine Sharif is down, unfortunately. But Finn Brennan plays the ball out into the dugout as Lamine Sharif, the birthday boy, gets to land it on his backside there as he's holding his lower back. Let's have a look around Chinese Champions League and all that sort of thing tonight, isn't it? Let's have a look at League 2 and see if what's happening there. Not a lot. Let's go on to BBC. No, it's Champions League tomorrow night, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all at the same time.
All tomorrow.
Final group game.
Let's get rid of that one. Let's see where we are. Silver. Here's the ball. To Russell, back to the keeper. Did Finn Brennan put the ball out for the injury? They didn't give it back. As Roberts heads the back of Collier there, but nothing in one of the free. Sharif's okay. Played that ball to Dan Brown, and now it's with Jordan Massey with a bit of road on this right hand side. Max Lott's gone in front. He's played it inside to Charlie Ragg to Sharif. His pass finds Hawker, but he's got two men around him. He manages to get it to Finn Brennan. Now he's finding Charlie Ragg trying to feed Owen James in, but Haynes is across to cover, and forward it goes by him, but Roberts does the clean up work. Forward it went to Sharif, back to McCone. McCone up to halfway, chips it forward into a channel, but Owen James does get there. He's turned, he's got Finn Brennan on this left hand side over and up and then he gets it to the back of the post. Up goes Max Lott, up goes Charlie Ragg, but it's over both of them. But Masidi sends the ball back in, but unfortunately straight onto the head of Johnson, and it's out for a throw in. Probably level with the 6-yard box, which Hawker will take against the wing, but I think it might have actually dropped a little bit. Even though I've got my hands in my pockets, freezing. 30 minutes on the clock. Hawker with the ball. Short it goes to Max Lott, who turns. Hawker's there for assistance if he needs it. He's going to the edge of the area. He could line up for a shot here. He goes side-footed though. Charlie Ragg back to goal. He's found McCone. Gives it to Lamine Sharif. Sharif goes square to Jordan Masidi. Masidi finds Hawker. Hawker, Max Lott in down the side of the area. Turns, cuts back. He's got De Silva with him. Off his right, left foot. He's going to drop it back to Masidi. Masidi's going to get it into the box. Didn't get over the first man. And Hawker's got to be a bit smart. He is. Gets it back to Brennan. Brennan, nice ball inside to Hawker. Hawker goes out to the left. Finds Charlie Ragg. Looks a bit cut up that pitch already by through the centre channel. Inside by Masidi. Finds Max Lott. He can't beat De Silva though. Finds Castle. Castle gives it back to De Silva. De Silva's not sure what he wants to do with it, and that looks to be an offside for Collier. Immediately called by the linesman. And the Bards defence will have a free kick level with the bottom of the centre circle. Takes quickly into the channel and sent for Owen James to run. Put a bit of speed on there, but Haynes turns nicely. He's still got Owen James from company, managing to get back to the keeper, and one times it high over Dan Van. One bounce to Paul McCone, who feeds keeper Dan Jezef. Left-footed, the keeper, and Sharif heads on towards Owen James. Now Charlie Ragg ties a volley pass for Max Lott, but just a little bit out on the direction. Goes through to keeper Adam Payton. Signals, launches long, deep inside the Bards half. Mercedes on an arm wrestle there with Castle, and referee's given that one. Try that, Connor. They got the old fiddly bobs on the.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
De Silva's going to take the free kick. Thought about taking it with his right foot. Now he's going to take it with his left, so he swings it across the box. Gets a lot of height on that one. Jezef goes up, nice catch, and immediately sends it long towards Charlie Ragg. He don't know, he couldn't quite keep that one in, and it's into the visitor's bench, but good play by the keeper. Got a good distance on his kick as well. 33 minutes gone here at the Arden Garages Stadium. Stratford Town 0, Bishop Stortford 0. Keeper again, a flat kick to De Silva. He's overrun it, and Hawk has got it and fed it to Finn Brennan. He's put a ball straight, and unfortunately wanted to feed Charlie Ragg, but it went straight to Thompson, the skipper, and the ball long from Haynes scrapes through to Jezef, who controls. Pushing and shoving with Collier and McCone. Not end well for Collier. And Jezef. He's right foot this time, flat. Finn Brennan kept that in nicely, gets it to Hawker, plays it nicely to Charlie Ragg. He's cutting inside, running along the area, shot coming in for Charlie Ragg. Charlie Ragg scores! Shot from the edge of the area, down to the keeper's right, but nowhere near it, dived over the ball, and it's the first goal for Charlie Ragg. The Bards are 1-up.
Target goal for the Bards. Number 11, Charlie Ragg.
How you doing, Mick? You okay? You're going to be here chill on Friday night for when the Blues play the Villains. Fop Mob must have the original game, I think, when it was abandoned with that injury. But we're definitely playing and we're definitely winning. Ball goes back to De Silva. Already played it to Ogumwimi. He's got it back again from the same player. Turns, Stortford's held him up to De Silva. Right footed at the moment. Left foot and all. Sends it long, and Jordan Mercedes clashes with Johnson. Johnson picks it up quite close to the corner flag. He's laid to turn, chips it into the 6-yard box where Castle has grabbed hold of it. Going to feed Davies to Ogumwimi. He's closed down by Sharif. Out to De Silva on that other side. He's swung it in with his left foot. It's up by Van and out. Only as far as Davies, headed out by Finn Brennan, and that's going to go to Charlie Ragg. They didn't quite have it between them, and now another attempt from De Silva, out by Dan Van, and again Sharif can't pick it up. Thompson, it's with Ogumwimi on this left-hand side. He's got cut into from central, feeds it to Johnson. Johnson chip pass towards De Silva, offsides De Silva. Easy one to see that one. It's the footballing family De Silva. I think his brother still plays for Cov, and his dad's a former Cov player as well. 36 minutes gone. Stratford Town 1, Bishop Stortford 0. Jezef's kick is long, it's over Charlie Ragg. It's cleared out, and Corey Roberts' turn. He's getting the header back to Jezef though. Takes it at the feet of Collier, no problem. Immediately bowls it out to Hawker, who gives it back to the keeper. Right footed, he's going to launch this one out to this near side. Up goes a Massili, and I'm not sure where the ball's gone, and it's given as a Bards throw in. Russell off the back of Russell's head, quickly taken by Massili to Sharif. Trots it inside along the halfway line, back to skipper Paul McCone. Forward, Hawker's got a bit of room in midfield, left footed, gets it forward towards Owen James, but it's out by Haynes. Only as far as Corey Roberts, whose cushion header goes back to Jezef, who's nonchalantly smocked it to the side to the skip. Skip knocks it forward. Along the grain finds Charlie Ragg. He's going to feed Jordan Massili. Inside again to Hawker. He's got Matt's knocked down the right hand side, and he's got plenty of room. He's into the side of the area, up to the goal. Back to the open shot! Shot coming in for Charlie Ragg! It's his second goal, in off the post. The Bards are 2-up. Stratford Town 2, Bishop Stortford 0. Charlie Ragg 2, Bishop Stortford 0. Not 4, but 2. Yes.
Here's number 2 for the Bards. Here's number 11 again.
great ball down the side of the
Charlie Rag!
Josh Hawker finding Max Lott with acres of room, sends it back to his striking partner who one times it again, past the keeper, off the post, and the Bards are 2 out. Hales Owen, you should have played him, or else he'd still be there. Back to Silver, knocks it to the side, finds Johnson, again Davies, he's immediately charged down by 2 Bards, but he's got it back to Johnson, who's cut nicely past Josh Hawker. That would have been a free kick, flipped the ball over the top, Jordan Massini gets it forward towards Sharif, but it's won back by Johnson, who's battling well with Sharif. Sharif says I should have had a foul earlier, so I'm going to foul him instead, but it's a free kick right in the centre of the Bards half, and Sharif making his feelings known to referee Richard Walker. But this will be an opportunity for De Silva, who's lining it up with his right foot. Three-man wall. It's going to be marched back a bit, I think. Josh Hawker, Lamine Sharif, and I think Jordan Massini in that wall. Referee has indeed marched them back to the edge of the D of the penalty area. They've all got pink boots, that wall. You got that on camera, Calwa? De Silva shoots, and easy catch for Dan Jezef in goal tonight for Jake Weaver, who's got business commitments in Germany. He's scouting Harry Kane. Oh dear, Finn Brennan's coughed the ball up over on that far side. But he's gone backwards to Russell. Forward by De Silva to Collier. He's lost it out to Corey Roberts. Corey Roberts brings it away, sends it along the ground towards Owen James, but he was off on the run and the ball went behind him. Anyway, the ball's now with Johnson in midfield, finds De Silva, sprays it out to Ogunwama, who's over on this left hand side. Max Lott closes him down, cuts inside. What he's always going to do, chips the ball in. McComb gets a header out to Sharif. He's knocked it to Charlie Ragg. He's gone past Russell, but he's gone horizontal rather than anything, but still got the ball, cuts back inside and losing his footing, but still managed to find Sharif, gives it to Hawker. Hawker's and Jordan Massini plenty of room on this right hand side, but can't be fed it yet, and Dan Van gets the ball forward. It's out by Davies. Forward by Van to Johnson. Johnson finds De Silva. We've had 41 and a half minutes at Yard and Garages. De Silva's got the ball at his feet, don't know what to do with it, so he sends it back to the keeper who's midway inside his own half. Just plays it out to Davies. Back across to the skipper Thompson. Forward it goes to Russell, back to De Silva on halfway. Plenty of movement now, but gone quick over most of them, and there would have been offside, but he does have to go back to Thompson now and inside his own half. 3 minutes of normal time to go. Davies swings it out to Haynes. Haynes dropped pass forward by him to Ogunwama. Back to Haynes. Davies along the defensive line to skipper Thompson. Russell back to Thompson. Thompson wants it, he's got it inside his own centre circle. Haynes to the left, along the halfway line. Up in another 30 seconds. A cup of tea. A bit of a run now is Ogunwama. Pass out to the left, finds Vincenzio. Ogunwama's gone past Dan Van, he's into the area, fancy footwork, cuts the ball back to Castle, shot coming in, and a good catch at the near post by Jezef. No problem. Having a moan about the time that he's taken, whether he didn't put his hand up. And good play by Josh Walker, being assertive there, gets the ball forward to Max Lott, finds Lamine Sharif, who swings it out to Finn Brennan on that left hand side. Acres of room for Finn Brennan, but he didn't beat the first man, but Sharif gets a shot into Vikiglio, and that's out for the first corner of the game for the Bards, and this will be a Finn Brennan out swinger. Just over a minute to go of normal time. We'll probably be about 1 or 2 minutes added on, I would have thought. Finn Brennan, there's a bit of argy-bargy going in around the penalty spot. The ball's swung in to the area, headed forward by McCone, and his keeper was down and just got down and stopped before that one going in. Sharif's being prevented going forward. No foul given by the referee, but he is there with a good view of it. Now he's giving it to Hawker. He's put it nicely down the side to Max Lott. He's turned. Sharif is there as well, winning it at the second attempt. It looks like being offered Sharif for a throw-in. We've got about 30 seconds of normal time. Lena looks like he's closed the Bards. Hitman Kev anymore. He is weaving now as the kitman. Davies lays it square to Thompson. De Silva taking plenty of time. We've got to wait 3 seconds or more before Kitman Kev's told to put the ball up, and he's going to do it. He's got 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
4 minutes at the end of the first half.
Forward out by Finn Brennan, gets it forward to Charlie Ragg. He's going to give it to Finn Brennan, who's carried on with his run, but De Silva gets a toe in, and it's out by Russell, only as far as Hawker on halfway. Touches it inside, goes down under pressure from Vikiglio. It's a free kick to Bards. 4 minutes? Where did he get that from, Connor? He's coughed it up, unfortunately, to Vikiglio. He's turned inside. He's mugged by Finn Brennan, who's put the ball, I think, finds against Corey Roberts himself. But goes backwards from a free kick to Thompson. He's feeling pains along the defensive line. Forward he goes to Davies, just inside the Bards half. He's got a bit of space, and Max Lott's covering him. And then he's cutting on to Russell. Russell sends the ball back to Thompson in the centre circle, trying to feed De Silva on that right side, gets it back to Thompson. Square, it's gone to Johnson. Johnson trotting the ball forward. We've had a minute and a half of the 4. It's back to Thompson, feeding De Silva on that right hand side, just by the Bards bench. Forced to play backwards to Thompson. The Bards are matching up nicely tonight so far. Russell, Johnson feeds back to Davies. Castleway for a run down the left, but it's gone back to Johnson. He's fed De Silva. De Silva cuts inside, fakes the ball forward, sends it to the back stick. Up goes Castle for the header. Offside, out for a goal kick anyway, but offside's called by the liner on the far side. Almost 2.5 minutes of the 4. Hopefully I'll get my hot dog and a cup of tea brought to me very shortly, I hope. But you never know. Luckily I haven't got to go down on the pitch at half time today. The run might have done me good, it might have got me warm, but then again it might not have. Jesus' kick is long. Off the head of Haynes, and tucks midway inside the Blues half. James is down by the corner flag there. He's going to get it. He goes square to Sharif. Flicks around the corner to Max Lott. Forward by Jordan Sharif. But his fancy footwork is done himself in there. Points. Dan Van on his hawker. Currently drops it back to Jezef. Jezef plays it into space. Another heat tank bounce there about. McCone is hooked it forward. It's off the back of Naveen Sharif. Forward by Haynes. McCone pushes Collier out the way. Gets the ball back to Jezef. Forward to the Charlie Bragg. By Sharif. And De Silva's going to send it back to the keeper. That should just about do it, I think. We've had 10 seconds or so to go. Referee's 11 play to continue. Ogdenwimi loses it out to Josh Walker, who sends it back to Jezef. Referee looks at his watch and should be it when he sends the ball out, and indeed it is. Referee calls time on the half of a very productive half for the Bards, leading by 2 goals to 0.
Right, lads. Hello, lads.
The other game tonight is Nil St Williams nil. The game at Warwickshire against Stratford and Kettering against Sudbury was postponed. Saying how good it'll be for the group game on City. suit. Their manager must have given them the right piece in his mind and send it out early. Do his freeze. It's quite comical. Some of them are actually going for a little bit of a drop now, but I'll tell you, it's so cold out there. The wind going across. There's a few of them with short sleeve shirts. They're all short sleeve shirts. Some of them have the fancy undergarments on. Some of them haven't even got them on. They must be absolutely frozen to the bone.
Welcome up the Bards.
Referee and liners are out, right? Tradition. This second half going towards the Tiddington Road end of the ground. Hardy souls walking around. The Bards will be kicking with their points in their hand. Looks lot will be taking the kick-off for the Bards.
Coming off the visitors, number 14, Jack Smith.
And we're underway. Jack Smith is on for Stortford. I think he's got a mask on. Sent forward, but straight onto the head of Thompson. Sharif's battling for it, gives it to Porcolo, drop pass by him, finds Dan Value immediately, puts it forward. Out by Johnson. Russell effects the clearance, and Corey Roberts lets it bounce a few times, controls, and then gets it back to Joseph. Workout's gone off. Stortford, he didn't fancy it. Sharif, drop pass by him, finds Walker, and tries sending it over the top of Thompson for Charlie Ragg, but doing at the moment. Offside eventually by the liner. Brennan ducks out of it. He thinks it's hit the Bishop Stortford man, but the referee said no. It's thrown to Bishop Stortford, which De Silva will take. To substitute Smith, but straight to Louise Sharif, but pass by him and finds Brennan. Fast feet now. Walker sprays it to Dan Van. Using the skip on his right hand side, they're putting two up against the Bards at this moment in time. Ball's back from Walker to Combs from Jesse. One times it long. Home sends the ball long, but Clark Thompson's going to go, finds Finn Brennan, he gets right. Charlie Ragg, he's off the outside of his boot, finds Max Lott, down it's gone to Jordan Massini, fires it across the 6-yard box, having another go into the feet of Owen James, but out, and Dan Van sends it back to Sharif. Does a nice round the corner pass, finds Charlie Ragg, throwing it in again, he's got another keeper, he shoots! He scores! This is hat-trick! Charlie Ragg! 3 minutes into the second half, Stratford Town 3, Bishop Stortford 0, Charlie Ragg 3, Bishop Stortford 0.
It's goal number 3. And it's goal number 3 for number 11. That's it for Charlie Ragg. This will have to play for the match ball.
Good play by the ring, Sharif filling in Charlie Ragg there, and fires it again across the keeper with the aid of the far post, and it's 3-0 to the Bards.
Did you see the same celebration as Matthias Cunha against Arsenal?
Bards are making a substitution by the look of things. Silver, where it's gone to Davies on that far side, gets the ball forward to Ogunwama, back inside to Vigiglio, so not a lot on for him, has to use Davies again, now he's using Johnson, he's back from the midfield to fill in Payne's position. Ball on it, he's sending it back to the keeper. Owen James has gone a bit of a run on the keeper there, but the keeper's got it out to the side with both Morris on the far side for the Bards. Back, Johnson, he's got the square to Smith. Must have a damaged conch, I reckon, have that mask on. Putting it up through halfway. Thanks a lot. Got the ball out to Ogunwama on that left-hand side. He's only going to cut inside because he's predominantly right-footed. The ball goes to Hawker, gets it up to the feet of Owen James, who's going to feed Charlie Ragg now. He's going to go for a run against Thompson. He's taking him in, out. He's got Sharif with him as well. And he's gone down as Sharif, but Max Lott picked the ball up on the edge of the area. Inside it goes to Charlie Ragg. Shot coming in from Charlie Ragg. Hits the defender. Keeper tries to keep it in and does. To avert the corner. 6 minutes gone in this second half. It's Stratford Town 3, Bishop Stortford 0. With Johnson. Johnson's gone for a little bit of a run now. Straight into Max Lott, and the rebound has gone out of play. Throw in to the visitors. This gives the opportunity for the Bards to hit on Bo Morris.
Coming off the bar, number 5, Morris.
Very able replacement. Back. Bishop Stortford keeper. So to Russell, ball inside there. Russell knocks it forward. Ball inside, but Roberts is just about on where it was. Footwork by Roberts. Gets the ball out nicely to Jordan Massini. Puts the ball over for Owen James. He's grabbed hold of it. He's on the edge of the area. He's gone into the keeper. Shoots and past the edge of the post. He has got a corner in the end. Eventually, people just got to touch on that one. But corner kick for the Bards. Second of the game. Brennan taking his time going forward. Largest big men forward, including Bo Morris and Corey Roberts. Giving the ball to is opposite number McCone. Maxlock is going to go for a short. He's told the man away. Bo Morris circling around to the back. It's over Roberts. Not always with a shot, but got out by Bishop Stortford. Is in by Maxlock. Bounce into the goalkeeper's midriff. And he runs it to the edge of the area. Swings it out to De Silva. Right hand side. Horizontal now. Short pass in forward to Ogunwama. Gives it back to De Silva. Off the inside. Straight to Stephen Warwickshire. Sprays it out to Finn Brennan. Immediately sends it forward over the top. Thompson, cushion header by him towards Russell. He leaves losing out to Charlie Ragg. Charlie Ragg's got his hand around his shoulder. And the referee gives the free kick. Which Russell pushing off Charlie Ragg. He's full of muscle, Charlie Ragg. Very he's half of his body. Extremely muscular. How you doing, Stephen? You okay? Castle going for a run inside of the box. Marshalled by Corey Roberts. He's giving it to Mercedes. Mercedes on long tries to feed Owen James. Just past his outstretched foot. Shrinking the keeper. Thompson. Forward it's going to substitute Jack Smith. Sweeper, which is the keeper. The D of the centre circle, but he's not moving it. He's knocked it out to the side where Johnson's grubbed on a bit. Knocks it forward by him to Davies. Davies has got Maxlock there for company. Has to play it back inside to Ogunwama. He's got it back to Davies. Ogunwama again. Now it's gone backwards to Johnson. He's found Smith. Now De Silva's on this side of the pitch. Still on his own. Halfway. Again, he's gone back to Stortford. A little bit clueless tonight. Bishop Stortford. Out to the wide. It's gone to Davies. Cuts back into the box. It comes. Header in. But didn't need to go out. Side of 6 yards. Towards the corner flag. It's going to go out for a throw in, so Bishop Stortford have got to start from the very, very furthest that they can do on this one. Silver will take. Here's Stephen McCone shouting instructions across the pitch where he wants players to be. Silver's still not thrown the ball in yet. The referee's not giving him the area. It's a little short actually now to Smith. He's tackled by Finn Brennan. The Silver's ball forward. Hawker steps in, gets it to Finn Brennan and Maxlock. Hawker's there again, tries a bit of the old Cruyff pass, but De Silva's wise to that. Charlie Ragg can't grab hold of that one. Sharif down on his backside, gets it out to Jordan Mercedes. Knocks it back to his Bo Morris. And all gets it to Bo Morris just over halfway, chips it into the challenge for Maxlock, but and there's Johnson, and he's only got it out as far as the main Sharif, the birthday boy. To Morris, to Mercedes, let's give him let's play this one outside to Corey Roberts, halfway virtually. Over to Morris again. Ground, but that's straight into Davies. Ogunwama, nice ball by him to go past Mercedes back with him. He's going down that left hand side, down the touchline. Corner flag goes down under the pressure from Mercedes. And coughs up for a free kick to the Blues. 13 minutes gone on this second half. Stratford 2, the area. Clearance is effected by Max Lott. Gets it to Charlie Ray. Knocks it forward for Owen James. He's going to go for a run against Russell. Russell gets it back to the keeper. Max Lott's also up there as well. It's Smith now knocking it forward to Owen Warmer on his right foot. Gets it back to Smith as well. Puts the ball forward, but goes straight to Corey Roberts. He's fed Charlie Ray nicely. Cuts back this Charlie Ray into the centre circle. Out wide to Max Lott on that far right hand side. Cuts inside as De Silva as Max Lott. Getting a bit of a spurt on there. Johnson steps in, gets the ball forward to Vicky Leo. Sits on the side and goes to Russell. There's Johnson. Easily, but his pass is almost intercepted and McComb gets the ball late as far as Davies. He's got inside to Smith. Smith forward, ball forward to De Silva. De Silva on that left hand side now. Ball inside to Smith, to De Silva. Who's got that ball in Hawker, steps in front of him, controls it, gets it forward to Max Lott. Oh, doubles his man beautifully, and he's away down that right hand side. Owen James is in the middle. Max Lott coming into the area now, cuts in with Russell, into the shot, and it's a save for the keeper's feet. Sharif with the shot, just inside the area, completely got under it, and it's into the netting above the goal. What a move by Max Lott, totally split the defender for another substitute coming on for Bishop Stortford.
Substitution for the visitors.
Going off, so thinking Cleo going off.
Even the third Fabio from Sligo, replaced by number 17, Victor I.
Victor I coming on. I for Vicky Cleo. Ready with the goal kick, and Banbury have gone one up on St Ives. Has gone short to Johnson. It's back to the keeper, left footed chip up to halfway over a thin road, but that's what he wanted to held that pass from nicely. Throw in. Throwing. 17 minutes on the second. Gets it back to Corey Roberts. Claire closes him down, so he gets it back to Jezza. His pass from Bo Morris finds Sharif. One time pass forward by Mercedes, but that one's red. Way back to his own keeper by Russell. Side footed it to Thompson. He's put it out to this side where De Silva is waiting. Gives it back to De Silva. Gets it forward to Castle. Castle goes backwards to Thompson. The keeper's wanting it again in the middle of the park. And gets it from Johnson. Gives it back to him. That's it. We'll have some of that then, because we're only winning by 3-0. The ball's out with Castle on this right hand side. I think Brennan's there as well, back to De Silva. De Silva tries to put the ball into the channel, but Corey Roberts is read that. Gets it in the second attempt to Max Lott. He's sending it wide for Owen James to chase. He's got the legs on Thompson. He's into the side of the area. Max Lott's up there as well. He's gone around him. A shot coming in for Owen James. Owen James slots it past the keeper. 4-0 to the Bards.
Fourth goal for the Bards. Also for the Tim's, MD Tim's. Goal number 9 this season. Owen James!
Sure, 265 people. watched us this evening so far on YouTube, get your mates involved. Subscribe to our channel. This is what we want. The Bards leading by 4-0 over Bishop Stortford here at the Arden Garages Stadium. Another substitution coming on for Bishop Stortford. It's a bloke with an headband.
No substitution for the visitors.
Seven's coming off by the look of it. No, it's 9. It's double-barreled boat-right collier.
DV Charlie, Boat Collier, placed under 16, DV Cracker.
DV Cracker, Divey Cracker, Jimmy Cracker, Jimmy Cranky. Haha. Remember the Crankies? God, it's the ball's with Smith. Midway inside his own half. He's got it forward to Cracker for his first touch. He's playing right back. Looks quite a big old unit with his headband. De Silva's gone into the centre by the look of things, but Johnson gives it back to Thompson. Wide it coming to Cracker again. Charlie Ragg, hat-trick hero Charlie Ragg closing it down. With Smith, he's spraying it all the way over to Johnson, and Max Lott almost robbed him of the ball, but Liner said it was going to be a foul. Played advantage. It's with Thompson. It's 2 yards inside the Bards half. Gives it backwards to Smith. Calls it out to the left. Max Lott's having another go at Johnson, and he's nearly robbed him of it now. Almost in 3 times at far side. Johnson just managed to get back to the keeper. Rolls it out to Smith. They're trying to build from their own 18-yard line. Sending the ball over the top, straight to McComb. Volleyed it forward to Charlie Ragg. Sharif's there as well. He's always going to feed in Charlie Ragg again. He's down the side of the area. He's got to turn backwards though. He's still got the ball at his feet. He's doing it to Lamine Sharif again. Fancy footwork by the birthday boy. Gives it to Finn Brennan. Now Josh Hawker's having to go. Mercedes open on that far side, and Hawker's seen it. It's back to Mercedes on that far side to Bo Morris. Tries getting it forward towards Owen James, but the defender gets in the way, which was Davies. Puts it out for a throw in to the Bards on that far side. And it's a Bards substitution now. Rico Patterson getting an opportunity. Charlie Ragg. Well, hat-trick hero's going to go off. What a player.
Very appreciation, Nico, number 11 with a hat-trick. Charlie Ragg. Place 115, Rico Patterson.
Good to see Rico Patterson getting some time. One's definitely for the future. Rico Patterson still working his way back to fitness. Outstanding career with the Birmingham under-21s. When Morris gets the ball back from Lamine Sharif, using Corey Roberts in the centre circle. Goes forward, chips it out to the left-hand side where Finn Brennan's got a bit of room. It's back to Corey Roberts, inside to Hawker. Hawker's fancy footwork by him finds Roberts to McCone, and Bo Morris has got the ball. Ogumwami closes him down, but a nice ball forward finds Hawker, and the triangle's in place. And McCone using Joseph as well. Joseph looking for his option, just trying to feed Finn Brennan, but off of the head of Cracker, manages to find aim. He's coughed it up, and Nico Patterson winning the ball there for a throw-in to the visit in front of us. Taken by Cracker, sends it backwards to skipper Thompson. Uses the keeper Hayden outside of his area. Johnson's the recipient of the ball now. It's Davies, good bomber. It's a goal. Davies again by the visitors' dugout. De Silva midfield now, but fancy quick 1-2s, but they're going nowhere still. Smith on halfway now. Cracker wants the ball over. He's free on this right hand side. It's a volleyed pass. Finds A. Puts the ball back, but it's a pass. Rico Patterson's got a chance here, but Thompson read the situation and manages to get the ball back to his own keeper. 24.5 minutes gone of this second half. Stratford Town 4, Bishop Stortford 0. Silver, Thompson. Silver wants it again. So Silver's going to centre half. Oops, out on that right hand side. Inside the played to Russell, back to Smith. And then Silver again. Crooker's trying to make a run on this right hand side. Looks like Finn Redden's seen it, but all over the top. Over on that right hand side for IE, gets the ball back into the 18-yard box and punch out by keeper. Second punch, another shot coming in from Smith, and I don't even think it's going to go over the goal line. It isn't. It's spinning back and then dribbles out of defence. Gets it back to Corey Roberts. Not any pressure on him, sends the ball long towards Owen James. Thompson with the header, but to Max Lott's getting the seconds, controls it in midfield. Going for a bit of a run on this left hand side. He's got Rico Patterson there for company. He's cutting along the 18-yard box, lines up for a shot. The rebound's gone all the way out to Jordan Masidi. He's found Sharif. Sharif flicks it back off the instep to Masidi. He's down by the corner flag, flicks it back to Owen James. Owen James lines up for a shot straight into the defender's legs, and Jordan Masidi's got the ball again. It's Masidi, Sharif, dummied it. Hawker's got it forward to Rico Patterson, and he's dummied himself out of it as Rico Patterson. IE is being brought out by IE. Cricker helps him out, gets it to Thompson. Across the line it's gone to Johnson, and Johnson forward to Davies. Just up halfway now, he's just inside the Bards half, plays it forward to Okunwema, but Bo Morris is there and puts the ball out for a throw into the visitors, which Davies will take. And it's another substitution for the Bards. Ty Deacon's the man coming onto the pitch now. Replacing Jordan Masidi. That's interesting.
Leading the field, number 14, Jordan Masidi.
And Max Lott goes to right wing like himself.
He's replaced by number 9, Ty Deacon.
Throwing goes back to halfway where Johnson controls with his thigh. Gets it back to Thompson. To this side where Cracker gives it back to the skipper. Forward to De Silva. Along the halfway line to Johnson. Finds Davies, Ogunwama. He's under pressure from Sharif. Referee gives a free kick. De Silva and Wilson, he's got a few yards there. Back, took a short, and it goes through and goes Jezef, and he's immediately launched it towards Rico Patterson. He's going to get them before Smith. He's got him for company and he's trying his fancy footwork, but stood well did Smith. Managed to get it to Russell. The clearance is effected by De Silva, but didn't get a lot of distance on it. Hawker's pulled the shirt off of IE. The referee gives a free kick level at the bottom of the centre circle in Bishop Stortford territory. Another substitution for the visitors.
Substitution for the visitors.
Castle coming off, the number 7.
Leading the field, number 7. Charlie Castle, replaced by number 15, Jensen Grace.
Replaced by Grace, who's coming on, looks like into defence. position is Crace. It's the fellow with the headband gone then.
Yeah, he's in the middle.
Middle?
Yeah, he's in the
He's
middle.
got in the middle as our cracker. He's got the ball in midfield. Tries to swat it past Corey Roberts, but he stuck out a long leg there. Gets the ball forward to Rico Patterson. Finds for Brennan. Inside it goes to Hawker. Back to Brennan. And Corey Roberts wants the ball back. Russell's pushing forward. He's got a square to McCone. Using Bo Morris. To keeper Dan Jezek. Skipper Paul McCone's called for blocking Russell on the edge of the area. And we have the ball. So this will be dangerous territory, which I'm sure De Silva's going to want to test Dan Jezek. 15 minutes to go as we bring it on for his debut. Femi.
Substitution for the Bards.
Looks like it's Owen James. No, it can't be. Surely. It's Max Lott. Really? No? Come on, Kev, put the board up. Jesus. He is replacing Max Lott.
Show your appreciation, leaving the field, number 19, Max Lott. Replaced by number 18, making his debut, Femi Olafinjana.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 man, 4 and a bit man wall, and De Silva puts it straight into the wall. He's got a second attempt, then he's scooped over the top, only from Corey Roberts. Shot coming in off the bar from Cracker, but it's cleared out by Roberts. And forward by Crace. I think get the book out there from Rooney Sharif. He has. Replay, I don't know. De Silva will take the free kick. A lot of pushing and shoving on the edge of the area, but it's a header out by Corey Roberts. Olafinjana doing fancy footwork. Shot coming in from Olafinjana through the 6-yard box. It goes and out for a goal kick. No hurry to retrieve the ball. His debutant Dan Jezek. And the hurry up now from the referee. Takes it short to skipper Paul McCone, but no pressure whatsoever on the skipper to make him play it quick. He's launched it long now over Deacon, but Hawker wins the ball in midfield, but Smith gets the second. It's going to be Russell stepping inside of McCone there. Corey Roberts goes down, deflects it out to the side. Olafinjana picks it up by the touchline. He's gone down against Bo Morris, turns back. Finding Davies. Davies now swinging it into the back stick. Keeper shouts, claims, drops to the ground. And no worries there. With about 12 minutes to go. The Bards currently leading by 4 goals to 0. Keeper's lost his radar, puts the ball out, and it's midway inside the Bishop Stortford half for the throw-in. Quickly taken by substitute Crace, hits it square to the keeper, dribbles it out, throws it out wide to Johnson. Johnson cuts inside, has to go backwards to Thompson. He's closed down by Owen James. Ball forward, finds De Silva. Crace sends it down the line towards IE. Back to Crace, forward to De Silva. Inside it goes to Russell. Russell back to Gong, gets it back to Smith. Pretty advanced to De Silva. De Silva left-footed, swings it into the box, and a good catch by the keeper. Under pressure from Olafinjana, and clipped by Olafinjana. and keeper's calling for some assistance from Nadine Tipple. Let's see what's going on in the Banbury game. It's still 1-0, 78 minutes gone, virtually the same as us. Keeper's okay, didn't need any assistance. Comes up with the free kick for the challenge by Olafinjana. Kick, great distance on the kick, midway inside the Bishop Stortford half, but stooping header by Thompson. Corey Roberts sends the ball down towards the corner flag. That'll be a goal kick to Bishop Stortford. 10 minutes to go. Stratford Town 4, Bishop Stortford 0. Keeper sends it through his penalty area to Thompson, to Crace. Crace knocks it forward to De Silva. Coughed up by Russell to Walker. Sends it back to keeper Joseph. Wide towards Bo Morris. Run into the Bards bench, who are absolutely no hurry to give the ball back to Bishop Stortford, as Davies wants an extra ball. Sends the ball back to Johnson from the throw-in to the keeper. He sprays it out to this right hand side where Crace picks up the ball. To De Silva, immediately closed down by Finn Brennan. Thompson's pass to Cracker, back to the keeper. Keeper's playing a 1-2 with Thompson. 3-4. Thompson to Crace. Goes down by Finn Brennan. Doesn't keep it in, unfortunately, according to the linesman. It looked like he had to me from here, but whatever. He sends it back to his keeper. Skipper is giving it to the keeper. Forward. Olafinjana. There's Olafinjana. It's Oli Wagara. Davies gives it back. To Olafinjana. He's going into down the side of the box. Corey Roberts is there. Referee has given a penalty. Really, that was harsh. Really. Oli Wagara down. Not for the first time. Referee points to the spot, very close to the side of the area. It's a penalty kick to Bishop Stortford with just under 8 minutes to go of normal time, and De Silva will step up. 7 goals already this season, De Silva. He's going to take with his right foot or his left foot. Jeze back on his line. Straight run from De Silva. Really comes with his right foot, and yeah, he's buried that one into the back of the net. Alright, that's his 8th goal of the season. Stratford Town 4, Bishop Stortford 1. Kick-off. Green James sends it back to skipper Paul McClellan. It's gone forward to Sharif. Corey Roberts on the triangle. Forward by Roberts. It's knocked on by Owen James, and Rico Patterson's bundling through, and Rico Patterson shoots arms off the line by Crace and gets it to the keeper. Surely that is a pass. Never mind, I don't know. So Rico Patterson always getting his first goal, and Deacon, the keeper, was out of his goal, and now it's with Sharif in midfield. Drop pass by him, finds Hawker. Hawker lines up for the shot. He's giving it to Sharif inside the area, but too many feet there, and Hawker's battling for it again. Now it's with Owen James along the edge of the area. He's got his feet on it. There's 3 men around him. Drops it to Hawker. Hawker's got Finn Brennan out on his left. Bit of space now for the Bards. He's going up against Crace. Crace gets a toe in and manages to rob Finn Brennan. Forward it goes to IE. Passes loose and a back heel from Sharif finds Rico Patterson. He's still got it into the D of the area. Taken down by Johnson, but nothing given by the referee there, and it's back at halfway, and Bo Morris has got it in his feet with nice pass from Roberts, finds Hawker forward to Sharif. Sharif, it's back to Hawker. Morris is available, but Hawker's pushed in the back, but carries on forward. Tries feeding Owen James, but too much on that. He gets out of play for a throw-in to the visitors. Just over 5 minutes of normal time to go. Stratford Town 4, Bishop Stortford 1. Taken by Davies to Smith, who gets them back on the touchline. Smith trying to run forward. Deacon aborts his run, but it's now with Oginwama on going for a run. Held up by Hawker into the centre circle where Smith's grabbed hold of it. Back to goal, unfortunately, and he's had to use skipper Thompson. Almost up to halfway. Smith's got it again. He's gone square to Johnson, to Davies. Davies. So to Ogunwama on that far side. The IE, I don't know, can't see, getting old. I think it's IE at the moment. Ogunwama's in the vicinity over there as well. He's got the ball. 17, that's IE. Davies. That's IE, but he's overrun it, and the ball's with Hawker. He's got Patterson over on this right hand side. He's gone left hand side. He's gone on the right for Owen James. He's circled, drops it back to Bo Morris. He's behind Bo Morris, and he's had to send it back to Corey Roberts. He's almost given the ball up to Russell, but managed to get it back to keeper. One times it forward. Free header for Cracker. Gets the ball forward, but there ain't no Bishop Stortford man there, and Corey Roberts retrieves it, sends it long. Easy cushion header for Thompson. Smith wins it in front of Deacon. Drops it to Cracker. Cracker out to that left where Ogunwama going for a run against Bo Morris. Down towards the touchline. Gets the ball into the area. Down goes Jezza. No problem at all for the Bards debutant. Rico Patterson does not keep that one in, and it's a throw in to Bishop Stortford with about 3 minutes of normal time to go. Throw in goes backward from Crace to Thompson. Across the field it goes to Johnson. Johnson, right footed, swings it out to Davies, hugging the touchline, just inside Bards territory. Back to Ogunwama, to Johnson, to Smith. Just over halfway. Silva goes square to Smith. Over on that far side. That's Ogunwama cutting back in on Bo Morris. IE's there as well. Hawker's there, and Sharif nibbles at him, but Bo Morris grabs hold of the ball, but only gives it straight to Ogunwama on that left-hand side of the field. Dances along the area, chips the ball in, and easily read by Olafinjana, who knows there's nobody around him, lets the ball go over the goal line. And a goal kick to the Bards with about 2 minutes of normal time remaining here at the Arden Garages Stadium, where it's 3 points to the Bards. Currently leading by 4 goals to 1. Blues of Bishop Stortford. Again, up goes Deacon, it's over Deacon, put it forward by Thompson, Tom Smith, Thompson again, trying to turn it back with interest, but McCone nonchalantly heads it back to Jezef, because the field keep the up, he's made to pick it up. go square to Bo Morris on that right hand side. Try sending the ball forward, he's taken a deflection. Deacon jumps into the back of Thompson, referee gives a free kick. Into the final minute of normal time here at the Arden Garages Stadium.
Tonight's attendance here at the Arden Garages Stadium, 317. Thank you very much again for your continued support on a very cold time here at the Arden Garages Stadium.
Supporters have hardened way out there. And then we had watching then, Connor. Let's have a deco. That's just the same. Sharif's got the ball in midfield, but he's lost it out to Cronky. Olafinjana's going for another run down that left-hand touchline. Back inside, he's played it to Russell. Davies is Olafinjana again, but Mo Morris is over there, making him send the ball backwards to Krecker. Krecker to Thompson in the centre circle. Uses Crace. Crace tries putting the ball into the channel, but it's for De Silva, and he had no intention of even going anywhere near that ball. De Silva, he's not in the races today. Connor gives me some viewing visitors. 330.
Indicating a minimum 5 minutes at the end of the game.
It's a torture referee. Give it a rest. So let's just get into the changing rooms and get bleeding warm.
How long? 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, every sub's come on for them. Every sub's come on for us, except for Jason Warmer. He didn't like us taking a bit of time with the restart after they scored their penalty. Can't feel me toes now, let alone me fingers. Kick's gone wrong. All by Thompson. Walker controls nicely. Corbyn's always played it into the channel where Crace goes down, gets the ball out for a throw into the Bards. Almost level with the Bishop Stortford penalty area. Walker's no interest at all of firing this one into the box, and Finn Brennan will trot forward to take it. We've had a minute of 5. Walker's gone for a run. Not going to last. Gone back to Sharif. Sharif, nice ball inside. He's over it. That one, unfortunately. Corey Roberts read it, but De Silva's sending it forward, and it's knocked on by Ayu. Is taken down by Ogiwama is taken down by Olafinjana, and that's the first yellow card possibly of the game on his debut for Femi Olafinjana. As down he goes again, the number 11 Obi Oniwiwama. De Silva will want the free kick, of course. We've had 2 minutes on the 5-man wall for the Bards this time. Being marched back, I think, with the referee to about the penalty spot, I would have said. And I think we're going to take this one right for him this time, is De Silva. Referee blows his whistle, shot coming in, and a diving save. Number is that one by Dan Jezef, which De Silva's going to take, probably with his left foot, to swing it into the 6-yard box. Signal goes up, in it comes, we know where it's going anyway. Up goes all the defenders and the attackers. On, sends it up to De Silva, his ball's along the ground, goes straight to Josh Hawker. Calmly plays it out and nonchalantly puts the ball forward to Sharif, gets a touch on, gives it to Owen James. We've got numbers forward, lots of numbers forward. He's using Sharif again. He's on the left side, trying his fancy footwork. He's got Patterson just in front of him. He's got 2 defenders there, can't beat the second one, and the ball comes out to De Silva, finding Oniwiwama. Ball forward into the channel for IE, but he's out wide, and Bo Morris is making him turn backwards. The impact to the number 11. Trying a big 1-2. It's gone backwards to Davies. Davies finds Cracker. Dribbling it forward, but to the Bards, they've got the ball off of them there, and it's brought out by Hawker. Hawker's got Patterson in front of him, but he's using Finn Brennan instead. Patterson's still on the scene, and Finn Brennan sliced his kick forward into the chest of Thompson. He's sort of like played it off the brace and out for a throw-in.
Fourth man of the match this evening, sponsored by Flying Figure Match Sponsors. Hat-trick here in number 11, Charlie Bragg.
Called man of the match. We've got about 25 seconds to go. Corey Roberts has the ball out wide to Bo Morris. Put it down to channel 4. Owen James is going up against Johnson. Johnson gets a touch. The ball's out quite close to the corner flag for a throw in to the Bards. And Owen Morris will take the throw in. 50 minutes on my clock. This could well be the last action of tonight's game, where it's currently Stratford Town 4, Bishop Stortford 1. Throw-in's gone short to the chest of Deacon. Morris gets it back, controlling it nicely. Uses Deacon again. Going with into the corner flag is Deacon. Back heels it to Morris. There's two defenders around him. They've won the ball, but moving it forward to Orifidana, and he's taken down by Hawker, and Hawker's going to get a booking right last noggins of the game, and the referee should be blowing up time here if he knows how to use a watch. I suppose it's got to be coordinated with his whistle. Oh, just put it in your mouth and blow, referee. There he goes. Gee, didn't have to push past Walker, did you? Anyway, there you go. Stratford Town 4, Bishop Stortford 1. What a great victory for the Bards tonight. Really, really well played tonight.
Yes, thank you very much for your support this evening. Please just respect our neighbours
very much for listening to
thank you again to Flying Figure
Radio with me, Stuart Morris, and indeed watching on YouTube with me and Connor, and have a great rest of your evening, whatever you may well be doing, whether you're going to the pub for a celebration, whether you're not tidying at home. Thank you all very much for enjoying the entertainment here from Stratford Town Football Club. See you all later from Worcester on Saturday. Ta-da!